The World Baseball Classic is almost here, and boy, that sure looks pretty. Crystal clear waters and sunny beaches in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. Tonight, the DR takes on the Tigers in the first of two exhibitions from Estadio Quisqueya Juan Marichal in the capital. Spring training, Kevin McGonigle, the number 2 overall prospect in baseball, goes after the first one and drills it deep to right field. Welcome to the show, kid. What a start for the Tigers.
Unbelievable right there. Jumped on that first pitch. Heater of the game. You know, why not? You know you're going to get one over the plate, and McGonigle just kind of puts a great swing on it. Right center field. Way back.
Oh, he's ready. He was flying around the bases. First pitch.
Yeah, fastball. Severino just trying to get ahead. First pitch of the game. And, you know, McGonigle knowing that, trying to be a little aggressive. And like you said, ambushed him.
Man, oh man. Sevy, look, 19 homers a year ago, and now another first pitch swing for Green. This time Severino takes it himself to start his night.
A little bit tough path for him to make the team, but he's definitely making it a difficult decision for A.J. Hinch.
Perez into right field, and Tatis won't get there. So 2 hard-hit balls sandwiched around the Green ground out. He's in attack mode. This one's fanned the other way inside the line. Machado was pulled off the bag. And it's another base hit with Perez going to third on a 2-out double from Colt Keith. Perez at third, Keith at second. And Clark caught out of the air by Guerrero. Broke his bat. Vladdy gets over to make the play. And the Tigers can only get the 1. They leave 2. The DR's coming up right after this.
They'll let you know that you're not doing too well.
They remember everything. And that's a nice piece. Knocked down by Guerrero. He can't find it. And McKinstry ends up beating Marte to first. So Guerrero's been targeted here on the last couple of...
Teach you when you take your lead.
Broken bat roller. That's muscled through by Lorenzo. McKinstry not going to test the arm of Fernando.
Yeah, I was saying earlier too.
Rogers is saying, boy, I dodged the bullet there. And that time, Severino puts him down for good.
He loves his attitude, the way he kind of grinds everything out.
Another nice poke into right center. McGonigle does it again. 1 run is in. That's McKinstry. Lorenzo behind him. And Kevin McGonigle is single-handedly carrying the Tigers.
Yeah, Kevin
27th, but he homered in his first AB off Logan Webb. And that time Severino starting to come back with a little vinegar. Strikes him out. That's 2 in the inning, but 2 more ribbies for Kevin McGonigle.
The second time in the at-bat on that slider.
Madden full windup. And he can't locate the breakers, so Machado on with a walk. Second straight inning. The DR gets the leadoff man on. And we turn the... Madden trying to work around the leadoff walk to Machado. And that's a nice piece the other way, and that one gets by Perez. He kept it close by. Manny turns and heads to third. And the DR has runners at the corners with nobody out. Good spot for Julio on 3-1. And he doesn't see anything that he likes. 2 walks and a single. And
you have to, put yourself in that position as far as the intensity, because once you get into some of these games.
Wells into center. There's a base hit. Machado's in. And everybody stops as the DR gets on the board to make it 3-1.
Time to getting ahead of some of these hitters.
And we need to remember he didn't pitch at all last year. This one's grounded behind first. Torkelson, long throw to second. Rifled to first, not in time. Great play by Torque. But Caminero scores to make it a 1-run game. Quisqueya Juan Marichal bleeding into the U.S. And now Marte with a fly to deep center. Clark running back. Just shy of the track, he makes the catch. And that ties the score. Marte with a sac fly. And with 3 in the home half of the second. And there's a walk. McGonigle's on for the 3rd time tonight. Still only 25 years old.
Yeah, that's...
And that ball gets away on the pickoff attempt. It goes all the way down the line. And McGonigle with his wheels is going to third. So I don't know if Vladdy got surprised or if Santana just didn't make a good throw. Throwing elbow and a fractured foot. This one hit out to center. Julio back to his left. And he hangs on. McGonigle tags. And that's an RBI for Riley Green to give Detroit the lead.
No, that was the minor league guys coming over to make this trip to help out.
Perdomo on the ground, right side, past the diving McKinstry. It's a leadoff base hit here in the fourth.
And a lot of those guys are going to get an opportunity to play. And
have just gotten through. That's Perdomo's first, and now Nando trying to change that deep to left field and off the base of the wall. Green's got to get it in. Perdomo got a great jump. He's on his way in. Tie ball game.
A little foreshadowing on your part there, Greg. I mean, you're talking about the firepower. They're doing a really nice job of getting the bat head out over the plate, just off the wall. He maybe thought he had it, but like you said, Perdomo with a great jump, knowing that ball was going to be burning. Riley Green in left gets a great jump and ends up scoring all the way from first base on that double off the wall.
That ball was hit so hard it couldn't go higher. And what a read from center. McGonigle, the other top prospect, up the middle at short. And the 0-1 is drilled to right. Back on it, Perez looking up, and it's out of here. I think the party started.
Well, I mean, Herter right here tries to get a sinker in on Soto. Soto was kind of all over it, gets that bat head out, kind of in that nitro zone, down and into a lefty right there, and absolutely destroys this baseball. But how about the energy in that crowd after this home run? You know, taking his time around the bases, soaking it in. The place was going nuts. You kind of foreshadowed at the beginning, you know, five singles for this Dominican team. Where was the power?
I mean, I was soaking it all up, and now Machado unloads deep left field. Manny has left the building. For those of you wondering what the Dominican Winter League is like, sometimes it's like this.
Man, that's just a picture-perfect swing from the right side. Manny Machado, one of the most beautiful swings you'll see from the right side. Gets a breaking ball up in the zone, kind of sitting on that pitch, gets under it, and just a moonshot to left center field. And like you said, Greg, I mean, that place is rocking. I mean, this is like their World Series right now.
And now Junior Caminero to right field. Caminero, yes, sir!
Look, if there's something that'll get you fired up, it's the atmosphere at this place right now. And these guys are really feeding off the energy of this crowd. And it just shows you how much baseball means to this country. But Caminero takes a fastball to the opposite field. He's got power to all fields, no doubt. Brain Herter doesn't give up a lot of home runs throwing that sinker, but in this scenario, has left the ball up, and the Dominican team has made him pay.
Alex, he had given up 8 home runs as a big leaguer over parts of 2 seasons. He's been chased from the game by giving up 3 in this inning. Soto, and then Machado and Caminero back to back. The Dominican Republic has arrived in the fourth.
RBIs, Greg. That's all I'm talking about.
I mean, come
100
on.
RBIs.
This one's pulled inside of first, and he's having himself a night here on MLB Network. That's down into the corner. trying to pick up his third base coach. He gets the wave around. Here's the throw. He's in there with a triple. And that's through the infield. To score Perdomo, Fernando Tatis Jr. 3 for 3 with a couple of ribbies. Rosario lashes one the other way. He's in on the fun with a base hit. And ever since I made that passing comment about all the singles, this offense game, still early in the spring. Soto stays in, and he stays on it. A bullet into right field. Scores another DR run, and it's a 10 spot. So Hanafy trying to work his way out of the hole, and Santana makes it even harder with a base hit back through the middle. Here comes Rosario. It's a 7-run lead for the Dominican Republic. Big names are starting to filter into the dugout for the Dominican Republic, and now a grounder to second. McKinstry goes to the bag and then back to first for a double play. And the Tigers desperately needed that to escape the 5th. But the Tigers tack on 3 more. At the end of 5, they're up 11-4. No big deal. 7, 8, and 9 here for the Tigers. And McKinstry waves at it for out number 1.
Slider back door to get back to this count.
Looking from the extreme first base side. Is that a sword? I think we got one. That's a nasty slider from Uribe. Back-to-back punch-outs here in the 6th. And Uribe strikes out the side. Firing bullets and taming the Tigers. A little celebration at the end. Well-deserved. Also have to adjust to playing back inside of Tropicana Field. How about a 4 for 4 night for the 22-year-old?
In his career, actually hired a personal left-handed batting practice thrower for the offseason to be able to practice a little bit more.
That's just unlucky. Right at Torkelson, right at Chris Myers over at first, just came on in place of Torkelson at number 1 with him defensively.
Well, he needs to learn how to, as far as his positioning, his footwork. Look at that, there's the bat.
You said he could hit. He heard you.
I think what he's done.
The Gold Glove, ALCS, and World Series MVP. And now a fly into right field. This one is back, this one's carrying, and this one is off the wall. Jeremy Pena is going for 3. And he's got it no problem. An RBI triple and another run for the Dominican.
And Pena just gets a pitch on the outer half right here, and that just shows his strength and his power being able to drive this ball to right field. Perez does a nice job trying to track it, but trying to find the wall at the same time comes up a little bit short, and because of that carom, Pena is able to go all the way around to third.
Great shot from behind the plate of Doval getting ready. Florida State League MVP 2 years ago from McGonigle, and boy, he has lived up to every bit of hype. The kid is on a tear, and he's 3 for 3. Woody Hadeen, the pinch runner, now at first. Julks in the air to left center. O'Neal Cruz makes the play. Piece, which I think for right now is a good spot for him. And there's a nice piece from Wencel Perez, his second single of the night. So he's 2 out of 4. Last night, by the way, doing that Team USA preview show. And a swing and a miss. That one rising out of the zone. Doval's got the strikeout. He might have thought there were 3 outs. He'll stick around for 1 more. And tapper back to Doval. Gets up for it. And funnels it to Santana to end the inning. 2 singles, nothing else for the Tigers. They haven't scored since the 4th. Time to stretch in Santo Domingo. They're having a party tonight. Problems that they are going to pose for Pool D. Oh, that's just unfair, and he puts down Lee on 3 pitches.
Yeah, they're
do this all over again tomorrow, partner. And there's that two-seam run, 97, dotting the inner half for out number 2.
Yeah, that's the equalizer right there. When you're
Corey Jolks right back to the mound, and that's going to do it. Stand and cheer. The Dominican Republic wins game 1 in Santo Domingo.
Yeah, just absolute domination by this Dominican team. The offense really showed up. And highlight of this game, I think, for me, was that bullpen that Albert Pujols was trotting out. They did a fantastic job throughout the night.
Just unbelievable. 7 innings, 4 hits, and 11 strikeouts with only 1 unearned run allowed. So Luis Severino, okay, didn't have his A-plus stuff tonight. 2 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, but this bullpen, and we'll just list them all quickly by name: Soto, Santana, Dominguez, Estevez, Uribe, Doval, Peralta, Brazaban, Mejia. That's what makes this team, to me, and I've been saying it for several days, the biggest threat to the United States. It's not just the studs they have in the rotation. They've got guys that can cover the later innings too.
Yeah, the biggest thing for them was being able to come together and play as a team.